going to be interesting to see how it goes for him here tonight. This is a high-level wrestler of the highest order. No questioning the cardio. He's got a big fight in front of him here tonight.
Every time he steps foot into the octagon, he does one thing, and that's embrace the grind. He gets right in your face, he pushes forward, he gets to the clinch, loves the single leg takedown. If he can grab your leg, it's like getting caught in a vice grip, getting grabbed by a crocodile. He is going to finish it. He starts to run his feet immediately. When he can get you moving, he is always looking to advance from position 1 to position 2 to eventually finishing that great single leg that he possesses.
And when he closes the distance, best of luck trying to buck this guy off of you. He does pummel drills in his sleep. Big fight for him here tonight. Well, anyone who watched Tom Aspinall work in training and during his amateur and early pro career felt like they were looking at a future UFC heavyweight champion. Tom Aspinall has every skill you would want from a big man. Moves exceedingly well. His speed is going to be a real problem in theory for the opposition tonight. And most of these heavyweights just are not as fleet of foot. That says nothing of his grappling game. This is the longtime grappling coach for Team Cowbon. He has every skill in his mixed martial arts arsenal, and scary proposition for the rest of the heavyweight division. Can't get worse. Well, so much UFC history is played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. All right, now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Don the Predator Frye. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Tom Aspinall.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. All right, early round action here. Perhaps Tom Aspinall could win this fight if it was just a kickboxing match, but he has got a decided grappling advantage, and most people believe eventually if this fight hits the floor in transition, Tom Aspinall will be able to find a submission. All right, working inside the closed guard now.
Great shot from the top position.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Aspinall. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hips, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
And now he's got the back.
Look at that. Recognize he's about to lose position.
Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on it.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half-guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand.
Oh, going for a leg lock. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight. Oh, looked like he might succumb to the submission there, but he escapes and gets back to his feet. Very nice. Wow, what a head kick. 45 seconds to go here in round one. Quick jab. 30 seconds now to go in round one. Takedown defense holds up.
And now some separation.
Final seconds of round one.
Now some separation from this press position.
Nice judo toss for him there.
Stop.
All right, buddy, take a seat. Get some water. Listen, that was an awesome round. You owned that round completely. I need you to fight smart, though. Don't get suckered into this.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round two. And there's that jab. Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always two or three coming behind.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is stringing 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job. There's 11 rounds left.
Nice strike from the bottom fighter there.
Got his guard passed. Oh, right into mouth.
Oh, big shots from the top. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
Getting them out here. I mean, at this point, you just have to do something. You know, you have to maybe start trying to pull guard, grab him, pull him into you to try to change it and get him in your realm where you have the advantage. Using a lot of good movement. Oh.
While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Aspinall.
There it is. Now he's running him out. He should be trying to get back to his feet.
Well, he's avoided a lot of the time.
He's brutalizing him with the ground and pound. This fight is close to being done.
Aspinall's attempting a triangle here. Let's see if he can finish the deal. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Nicely done.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Cater, punches and bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
And the horn sounds on round 2.
All right, buddy, take a seat. Deep breath. Breathe. All right, let's get him some water. Take a drink. All right, here we go. Listen, you're doing absolutely awesome.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
Yeah, man, you see two high-level grapplers going after it.
Ready.
One guy gets an advantage. The other guy always has a response. We thought it was over. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
He's got good leg kicks. There it is.
Lands another one of those beautiful leg kicks. Hands going from the clinch. He lands a nasty shot from there. Big slam takedown. That was beautiful. Oh, man, he lands another punch to the head. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Oh, you got to love the ground and pound strikes here. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Changing the position. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Oh, good ground and pound here. All right, side control now. Well, ground and pound 101, and now you start to see some swelling appear.
Oh, he got to the spot.
Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Aspinall. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Breathe. Relax. Take that far back down. Suck it in right now. Don't worry about that. So is he. I need you to get back out there.
All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control risk. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Nice jab.
And that one certainly found the target.
Oh, that one landed, yep.
Oh, he missed with that right hand.
That is a damaging kick that lands.
Aspinall's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
He's gonna tag off on here.
It's working.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Takes his back now. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Three minutes to go.
Now he's going full mount. Great job landing from the top position. Now he's got good body position, yup.
The ground strikes continue to pile up.
In the half guard. Oh, right into mount.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Side control is pretty safe there.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Still trying to get the submission here.
He is fighting for the sub.
Nice job by him there. He was being dominated and is able to reverse position. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? He passes the half.
Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting back after him, making him work, and recognizing like, hey, this is my path. It's working, I'm gonna stay on. Nice defense.
20 minutes down, 5 to go.
Stop.
All right, buddy. Deep breath for me. You're doing fine. We can go out there and you can win this fight, but I need you to do it now. We're down on the scorecards, and I need you to put this...
All right, so there's the end of the round. We had a big submission attempt there midway through, but largely the submission defense held up.
It wasn't tight. We thought the fight was over, but stayed patient, stayed calm, relaxed, and found his way out of that deep submission.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go, 5th and final round. He's hooked now. Oh, big left.
Nice left change.
Oh, that is a high-level transition to half guard and now in a position to do a lot of damage.
Watch him sit back on the leg and land big ground and pound.
Nice positional control here. Good movement defensively here on the ground by Aspinall. Well, they won't need to go bonus begging after this one. They're getting a bonus tonight. This fight has been all action from the opening horn.
I mean, what a phenomenal fight. Both fighters should be very proud of themselves.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. It's hard to think about a fight in his career in which he has absorbed this amount of damage. His face is essentially shut.
Unrecognizable. He's unrecognizable. That is as close to the term that I can say. This guy does not look like the guy that walked into the octagon earlier. He made a lot of mistakes early, and they're ultimately costing him right now as we've gotten longer in the fight.
Oh, nice straight punch there. Must be nice to have a reach advantage like this, DC. Two minutes now to go in the fight. All right, referee's gonna step in here. That eye is essentially shut, and if the doctor is brought in, And he's walking up those stairs right now. This very well could be the end of the fight.
It just happened very fast. It looked like it was a little swollen, and then a few more shots, and bam, it just blew up. He's really bad off right now.
Fighter trying to state his case to stay in the fight. It looks as though the doctor's going to allow him to continue, at least for now.
Yeah, but he's got to make some adjustments. He's got to keep his hands up, and he's got to keep his head off the center line.
All right, so the ringside position is as effective as straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad.
All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood. Oh, how about the judo toss there? Judo 101. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, closed guard now. Making all these shots count. Lands the grounded pound strike here.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently. Getting him out here.
Oh, man, another blow right. Waning seconds of this fight. Back and forth action right till the final horn. What a tremendous finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
The judges' scorecards for decision. All three judges scored this contest 48-47. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Don the Predator Frye.
All right, no suspense there as Bruce Buffer gets you the judges' scorecards. A clean, dominant victory for the wrestler here tonight. And he was unfazed in the fighter meeting, unfazed when he walked out tonight, and got a huge, huge result here in a loaded division.
He got a huge result. And he was able to not only implement his game plan, he was able to